What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Coach Rob 619 back with another video. And in today's video, I'll be discussing the best men's summer fragrances for 2023. These are some of the fragrances that I've been wearing this summer. 10 fragrances in my collection that's been doing well for me this summer of 2023. Let's jump right into it. So coming in at number 10, this one I picked up this year, 2023. Great fragrance. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it. And this one is called Riviera Drive. I love the way this bottle looks. This has to be one of the best looking bottles in the game with this blue, with the gold flakes that's floating at the bottom of the bottle. This is absolutely amazing presentation. So let's jump into what this one smells like. Now this is a great lemon scent, real aromatic. It gives me the vibe of like lemon lime, Sprite, 7-Up soda. It gives it that same sparkle. When you spray this on, you get like a sparkling citrus, and it's gonna definitely remind you of basically 7-Up in a bottle. You know, niche version, luxury, high ingredients, smells good. The only problem that this has is it has poor projection and poor longevity. So I'm going 6 to 8 sprays with this one just over the last 3 to 4 hours. But other than, you know, the bad performance, this is definitely a great summer fragrance. The hotter it is outside, the better this thing's perform, but it's still not the best. So that's why I have this coming in at number 10, but it's definitely a great smell. Let's go on to number 9. Now coming in at number 9, this is probably the most unique fragrance on this list, and this is Amouage Meander. This is a great fragrance. Like I said, it's totally unique. And what I get from this fragrance is a earthy vetiver and a sweet sandalwood, and it has something that smells similar to carrot. So pretty much when I first sprayed this on, the first thing I thought about was a garden. Just think of a garden that's growing some sweet carrots, but it's a sweet sandalwood that pretty much plays center stage with that sweet carrot note and then that earthy vetiver in the bottom. I like wearing this more in spring, but I did find myself putting it on this summer when I wanted something a little different, something unique. And this one does well, and I would say like at a 75 to 80 degree weather, this was doing good for me. So this is definitely one I loved wearing this summer. Now coming in at number 8, this was a blind buy for me, and I think I hit it out the park with this one too. I think this is probably my second best blind buy of 2023, and this one is Memo's Ocean Leather. Now I always wondered about this ocean leather, because just that combination, ocean and leather, I was like, I gotta put my nose on this, and I'm glad I did. And to get right into what this smells like, if you smelled Acqua di Gio Profumo, this is pretty much Acqua di Gio, better ingredients, more upscale, without the incense and without the peppery kind of vibe you get from Acqua di Gio. And if you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you know I loved Acqua di Gio Profumo, and to me this is a better version. So if you like that DNA, the Acqua di Gio DNA, you wanted something a little bit more luxury, a little bit more upscale, higher quality ingredients, this right here, you definitely gotta check this one out. This is amazing for the summer or any kind of hot weather. Ocean Leather by Memo. Now coming in at number 7, this is probably my favorite aquatic fragrance of all time. I've had yet to smell something that smells better to me as an aquatic. And this one right here, this is Healy's Cell Marine. Absolutely amazing juice. This is the ocean in a bottle. And it's a sweet, it's not like a dirty seaweed kind of vibe, but you do get salt, aquatic. You get like, just smells like the ocean. You get some seaweed in here, but it's like a sweet seaweed, and you get some cedar wood at the very bottom in the back. You know, you get the lemon up top. It's kind of green and herbal, but this to me is the best aquatic that you can find on the market. One of my absolute favorite of all times. If you like aquatics like me and you like fresh, you know, fragrances, take a look into this one if you haven't already smelled it. Healy's Cell Marine coming in at number 7. Now coming in at number 6, another one of my all-time favorite fragrances. This is probably my top 3 or top 5 citrus of all time, and this is Xerjoff's Renaissance. Absolutely stunning fragrance. I always wear this pretty much every spring, every summer. Been killing it this summer 2023. And what you get from this, like most citrus fragrances, you're going to get that lemon, that bergamot top, but what separates this one is it has a tangerine note. So if we all know what a tangerine smells like, it's a sweet tangerine at the top, and that's what separates it from most citrus fragrances. And it has like a green kind of spearmint or a minty kind of vibe, subtle mint vibe, not a strong minty vibe, but the mint with that sweet tangerine vibe, and you have some woody notes in the dry down. This is absolutely amazing. So if you're into citrus fragrances, even if you're not into citrus fragrances, just look into getting a sample of Renaissance. One of the best. I always get compliments with this one. People absolutely love this one. Like I said, it's one of my top 5, maybe top 3 citrus fragrances of all time. Zerdrops Renaissance. Check it out. Now, coming in at number 5, I have another citrus fragrance for you that I love wearing in the summer, and I think this may arguably be my favorite citrus of all time. I was hesitant about putting this in the video because I think it may be discontinued now, and that's Tom Ford's Rive d'Ambre. And this is an absolute stunning fragrance, a citrus fragrance. And this one kind of shares similarities with Renaissance, and what I mean by that is it has that same sweet kind of tangerine vibe. It's not your real lemony, acidic type of citrus in the opening or your bergamot. It's a sweet citrus, and the difference between this, it has amber in it, and that amber in the beginning is kind of powdery, and I think that's what softens the citrus orange kind of vibe up, or tangerine vibe in the beginning, and then that citrus becomes more sweeter throughout the life of the fragrance. And then somewhere in the mid, you're going to get a little bit of a boozy note that develops. I don't know what kind of booze that is, but you're going to get a little boozy note. So you get that sweet orange, the sweet amber with a little boozy note. This one is amazing, guys. So if you can get a sample somewhere, you can get your nose on this one, check this one out. If you see a bottle, pick it up, because like I said, I think this is discontinued. But this is Tom Ford's Rive d'Ambre, one of my favorite citrus of all time. Great wear for the summer. Look into it. Now, coming in at number 4, this is a tricky one on the list. This is Boadicea the Victorious Glorious. Now, this one is a great fragrance, but you have to let it develop, because like I said, this one is kind of tricky. When you first spray this on, and you have to wear this in the heat of the summer. You can't wear this on a rainy day when it's cool outside. It got to be humid. It got to be hot for this thing to really open up and show you what it's about. But when you first put this one on, all you're really going to get is like raspberry and musk. So when I first sprayed this one on, I'm like, I could barely smell it. Like after I sprayed it, I smelled a little bit of raspberry, something real musky. And then I couldn't really smell it anymore. But put this on around 6 o'clock in the morning. Around noon is when I go to the gym and work out. I only put like 2 or 3 sprays on the first time I apply this, or the first time I wore this. And then, I thought it was gone after like an hour or two. I was like, I can't smell this no more. I was in the gym. Once my body started heating up, sweating and stuff, man, this thing started projecting like a beast. And then that's really where I smelled the greatness of Glorious. That's when the glory happened. And that glory that develops, you get the raspberry, you get the musk, you get that apricot, but then you also start picking up a floral rose that develops in the background. And the mixture of all 4 of those, this is a good one. I was sniffing myself all day wearing this one. So like I said, you wear this in the heat, this is really going to shine. That's when you see the best of everything come out on hot summer days. Look into this, Glorious. Now, coming in at number 3, this one is criminally underrated in this house. This is my second favorite from this house, and that's Amorous, MFK, Mason Francis Kurjan. I know your pronunciation police is going to say something, but MFK, Amorous, is a great fragrance. One of the best from this house, and I pretty much wear this all summer long. Pretty much wear this all year long. I think this is the most universal fragrance on this list, and you get a ton of things. Every time I wear it, I get something different. There's notes that I didn't get till like the 7th or 8th time I wore this fragrance. It has coconut, it has chocolate, it has a floral aspect, it's woody. It has a little bit of everything. And I think everybody that smelled this, when I ask people like, what do you think about this? They all pick up a different note that I don't pick up. But this is a great universal fragrance. You're going to get a sweet mandarin vibe in the opening, which develops into like an iris vibe that kicks in. You're going to get a little bit of milk chocolate. You're going to get some coconut. And this all comes together. This is blended beautifully. So you can't really pick out any one note. You just smell little small facets of all kind of different scents. And they're blended together perfectly. This is an amazing juice. Like, I mean, I don't know why a lot of people don't talk about this one, but this is amazing juice. Like I said, you can wear summer, spring, winter. You can wear it all year long, and it shines in any weather. So look into this one. Now, coming in at number 2, I've already spoke about this one in my most complimented of 2023 video, but this one is Zerdrops Torino 21. And like I said in this video, it's a green herbal citrus, smells amazing, projects all day, lasts all day. Great citrus fragrance if you're looking for anything that smells high-end, high-class citrus and you want something that actually performs. Torino 21 is the one you need to look into. Now, coming in number one, best fragrance for the summer of 2023. This one was a surprise to me. Just added to my collection this year. I bought a 30 ml partial bottle from somebody on Facebook, and just to kind of get a grasp of what it is, get a sense of if I would like it or not to buy a full bottle. And I'm here to tell you I will be getting a full bottle of this. This is Parfums de Marly Sedley. And this is a great fragrance. To me, this is the king of all the blues. If you like YSLY, if you like Bleu de Chanel, if you like Dior Sauvage and all its flankers, to me, this is better than all of them. This is a great blue fragrance. It's fresh, it's clean, it has a nice spearmint vibe. It's classy, aromatic. It lasts all day on me. It projects great. It just smells of class and luxury. This is my favorite blue fragrance, and I've been getting a ton of compliments this summer with this one. And like I said, I literally use almost all 30 mils of this bottle. I'm on my last little bit of juice, so I gotta re-up and get me a new bottle. This one is absolutely amazing. So I've been wearing that a lot this summer. Obviously, I've been wearing that the most this summer. So looking into Parfums de Marly Sedley, great fragrance. I know a lot of people would say, oh, it's basic and it's not all that good and it's simple, whatever. This is some good juice. Promise you put this on, somebody's gonna compliment you on how great you smell. So coming in, number one, 2023 summer fragrances, my niche edition, designer edition coming soon, Parfums de Marly Sedley. Look into this one. Till next time, guys, peace.